All right, we will go ahead and get started. Let's see. Righty. So my name is Mary. I'm going to be teaching our Fitlates class. All you're going to need is a mat. And if you don't have a mat, you can use something like a towel, just something to support you. And you don't need shoes or socks. I'm going to take those off now. And then we'll go ahead and start. Alrighty. So when you're ready, coming onto the mat and coming onto your back and focusing in on your breath. Filling up with air and then releasing your breath, releasing your weight. Taking an inhale and exhale. And as you inhale, breathe into your belly fills up with air. And exhale, engaging your core, pressing your tailbone and your lower back into the mat. Inhale, breathe through your belly. Exhale, engaging your core. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. And extend your legs long here, pointing your toes. I'm gonna move myself up a little bit. Let's see all of me. Extending your legs long here, extending your arms, and breathing. Inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, release the stretch. And one more time here. Inhale. Exhale, arms come up and forward. Engaging your core, peeling up off the mat, straightening your back, flexing your feet, and then coming forward. Leaning forward here. Inhale, straightening out your back, rolling your shoulders, and exhale, slowly lowering down, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, coming forward. And just moving back and forth. Feel free to use your hands to walk yourself down, or use your hands to lift yourself up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, arms come up and forward, flexing your feet. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, coming up. Taking 4 more at your own pace. Slow and controlled. I'm taking 1 more. And coming into a seated position. Rolling your shoulders back, straightening out your back. Breathing. Taking an inhale, arms come up. And exhale, twisting your torso to the right side, looking past your right shoulder. And coming back to center. I forgot to mention that I don't have music for this, so feel free to listen to whatever music inspires you. Another breath here. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, twisting toward the left side. Looking past your left shoulder. And listen to your lower back. And then coming back to center. One more breath here. Inhale, filling up with air. And exhale, lowering back down. And then coming into a tabletop position. Your knees are underneath your hips. Wrists are underneath your shoulders. Just rocking back and forth here. And in your tabletop, your back is slightly curved. And inhale, exaggerate that curve. Lowering the belly, lifting through the chest, and lifting here. Exhale, rounding out the spine. Dropping your head. Inhale, lower belly comes down, lifting through the chest. Exhale, rounding out the spine, dropping your head. Coming back to your tabletop. We're going to extend our legs here, engaging your core. Back is flat, butt is down low, and holding. Breathing deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Balancing, staying strong. All right, we're lowering onto our elbows and then pressing back up onto our hands. So alternating which elbow and arm you're pressing up with. This is working your chest, your arms. So just engaging that core, keeping that back flat, keeping your butt down, and moving back and forth here. Option to come onto your knees, still engaging that core, keeping that back flat. And we're just moving back and forth. Inhale as you lower, exhale, press up. Taking these at your own pace. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up into plank and breathing. Once again, feel free to come onto your knees. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips come up into that downward dog, rocking your heels back and forth. Taking an inhale here. Exhale, coming into plank. Inhale, press up. Moving back and forth, holding as you engage your core. Inhale, squeeze your core, press up. As you lower down, shoulders right above the wrist, back is flat. Breathing here. Four more here. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding that plank for 4, 3, 2, And 1. Right foot is going to come up toward that right hand, lifting through your right arm, opening up your chest, taking an inhale, and exhale, arm comes down, switching sides. Left foot toward that left hand, opening up here, extending long, and coming back down. Holding that plank. Deep breaths here. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees come down, spread them as wide as the mat, send your hips back, and rest here in child's pose. Breathing. Taking an inhale, exhale, coming forward. On your elbows here, shoulders right above the elbows. Knees are right underneath the hips. Flexing that right foot, we're gonna press up here. So inhale, knee comes in toward the chest. Exhale, leg presses up. Taking it at your own pace, moving back and forth. Think about pressing directly up and then lowering back down. Lift and lower. You can hold and press, squeezing your glute and your thigh. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulsing at the top, keeping that foot flexed. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering down, then switching sides. Turn over so you can see me. On your elbows, knees underneath your hips, flexing that left foot. Foot comes up and then lowers back down. Inhale, knee comes in. Exhale, press up. Staying balanced, engaging that core. That knee never fully lowered, so keeping that glute and thigh engaged. Keeping the foot flexed. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying lifted, just pulsing. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering down. Spreading those knees wide, sending your hips back, stretching out your glutes and your thighs. All right, we have another move for our glutes and our thighs, and it's actually in our plank position. So when you're ready, coming on to your hands and then extending your legs into your plank. Finding your form here. We're gonna alternate pressing each leg up. So keeping your hips square to the mat, so not opening up your legs here, flexing your feet. So think about your heel pointing toward the ceiling. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Breathing here. Deep breaths. for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees come down. Breathing here. Taking an inhale.
Attention members and guests. The Margot Canal Recreation Center will be closing in 12 minutes for cleaning. Please plan your workout equipment return and locker room needs accordingly. Thank you.
Taking an inhale here. And exhale, coming onto your back. Hands to your side. Tugging both of your knees in toward your chest. Taking an inhale. Exhale, extending both of your legs toward the ceiling, pointing through your toes. Inhale, exhale, lifting through the chest, engaging your core. We're gonna alternate lowering and lifting each leg. So breathing here, keeping those shoulders above the mat and moving back and forth. Don't worry about how fast you can do these. Just engaging your core, engaging your legs. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees come in. Taking an inhale and exhale. Feet can come down. Inhale and exhale. All right, go ahead and place your hands behind your head. Spreading your elbows wide. Inhale, exhale, chest comes up, shoulders come above the mat, engaging your core. We're gonna alternate extending our arm towards our opposite knee. So reaching past that knee, just moving back and forth. It's a lift and lower, lift and lower. Breathing here. Using your breath. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you come up. Keeping those shoulders above the mat. For 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering all the way down. Relaxing your upper body, hands to your side. Taking a deep breath in and exhale. And when you're ready, extending both of your legs long and coming on to your side. We're gonna come on to our elbows. Bending at your knee here, lifting through your hips, and then extending that top arm. Finding your form here, shoulder right above the elbow, hips stacked on top of each other. We're going to lower and lift. Lower and lift. Engaging your obliques here. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze up. Breathing here. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Using your breath. For 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower all the way down, switching sides. Coming on to your other elbow, bending at the knees, and lifting up when you're ready, extending that top arm. Opening through your chest. We're lowering and lifting. Using your breath. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower all the way down. And coming onto your back again. Breathing here. Taking an inhale and exhale, extending your legs long toward the ceiling, pointing through your toes. We're gonna lift through our core and our chest again. Shoulders come up off the mat, pointing through your fingertips. We're just reaching up toward your toes. Taking these at your own pace. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Slight bend in your legs is totally fine. Keep breathing here. Think about lifting through the chest so you don't strain your neck. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees come in toward your chest. Breathing here. Inhale, filling up with air. And exhale, slowly releasing. And legs are going to come into a tabletop position, pointing through your toes. So this tabletop is kind of like your other tabletop. Your legs are flat like a table, knees right above the hips. Keeping that core strong. We're pointing through the toes. We're just tapping one foot down at a time, then pulling our leg back up. So it's lower and lift. Keeping your core engaged, using your breath. Inhale, lower, exhale, pull up. Keep breathing, slowly lowering, slowly lifting. Make sure you're not just using momentum as you drop that leg down, slowly lowering, and then pulling that leg back up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding in that tabletop, breathing here. And then slowly lowering back down, rocking your knees from side to side, rolling out your lower back, breathing here. Inhale and exhale. All right, tucking your feet in toward your glutes, extending your fingertips long so they touch the back of your heels. We're lifting up into a bridge position. So you're gonna feel this in your glutes and your thighs. We're gonna alternate extending each leg. So these are our bridge kicks. Moving back and forth here. Lift and lower, lift and lower. So you can actually just think about extending your leg. Don't try to bring it up toward the ceiling, but you're just extending the leg. And it should be in line with that thigh in the leg that's bent as well. So breathing, inhale, knee bends, exhale, knee extends. Using your breath for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold and bridge here, squeezing your glutes and your thighs. All right, extending your left leg long, in line with that thigh and the knee that's bent. We're lowering and lifting. Moving back and forth here, so really working that right glute and thigh. Inhale, lower, exhale, press up. Breathing here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leg comes back in, still holding that bridge. And when you're ready, extending your right leg long, working that left glute and thigh, lowering and lifting. Breathing. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knee comes back in and lowering your glutes, rocking those knees from side to side. Breathing here. Inhale, filling up with air. Exhale, releasing your breath. Extending those legs long. Inhale, arms reach back. Exhale, arms come up and forward. Into your Pilates roll up. Okay, we're gonna work our triceps a little bit. So your palms are on the mat, hands are right underneath the shoulders. We're pressing up here. So your feet are right underneath your hips. I'm sorry, your feet are underneath your knees, and we're just lowering and lifting. So bending at the elbows, try to keep those shoulders rolled back. So your elbows aren't jutting out toward the side, but they're tucked in, directly facing behind you. Check your form here. It's easier because I'm filming this so I can see myself, but try to get in front of a mirror. Lower and lift. If your wrists feel any pain, feel free to make a fist with your hands. Breathing here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering all the way down. Coming into a seated position, rolling those shoulders back. We're taking our arms out, palms facing away from you, elbows come in. I'm sorry, your palms should be facing down. So elbows come in, you should feel this in your shoulder blades. Those palms will face up as those elbows come in, and then arms come back out, palms facing down. So it's out and in, out and in. Keeping your shoulders, your biceps, all engaged. Using your breath. Being intentional about these movements. Squeezing. Breathing here. Still being intentional. Not just using momentum, but engaging your arms, engaging your back, shoulders for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more here. Arms straight, we're doing arm circles forward. Keeping those palms facing down, shoulders engaged, and breathing here. Keep breathing, getting oxygen. Tight circles, keeping those arms engaged, shoulders stay in place, and reverse. Reverse circles. Breathing here. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms lower down. And breathing. Okay, we're gonna do one more move. So elbows come together, forearms come together, back of your forearms come together, hands come together. I'll turn this way just so you can see me. But your elbows should be in line with your shoulders. We're just pressing up. So working your biceps a little bit here. So elbows come above those shoulders and then come back down. And lower, exhale, press up. Breathing here. Using your breath. Try to keep those arms straight here. So making a 90-degree with that elbow. Using your breath. Don't let those elbows dip below your shoulders, and just pressing up here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering all the way down, rolling those shoulders back, and breathing. And when you're ready, we're gonna come on to our stomach. Slowly lowering back down here. Arms are gonna come in front of you, legs extended here, taking your legs as wide as the mat, arms as wide as the mat, taking an inhale, exhale, lifting up. We're moving into swimmers. So just alternating opposite leg and arm back and forth, keeping hands and legs off the mat, engaging your lower back, engaging your glutes, and breathing. Taking this at the pace that you feel comfortable. Pointing through your fingertips and your toes. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering all the way down, taking an inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Hands come underneath your shoulders, tucking your elbows in toward your ribs, pressing all the way up into a full cobra, feeling the stretch in your lower back, rolling at your neck. Breathing here, inhale, exhale, hips come back, spreading the knees as wide as the mat, arms come forward, relaxing your head. Taking an inhale and exhale. Okay, go ahead and take your arms to the right side. Inhale, exhale, hands come back to center. Inhale, exhale, hands come to the left side. And coming back to center. Coming up into your tabletop position, dropping your belly, lifting through your chest. Inhale. Exhale, rounding at your spine, dropping your head. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. And coming back to a neutral spine, turning towards the right side, looking past your right shoulder. And turning toward the left side, looking past your left shoulder. And coming onto your toes, knees come up off the mat, straightening out your legs into downward dog, rocking your heels back and forth. Taking an inhale, pressing your left heel into the mat, right leg comes up, pointing through your toes. Exhale, right knee comes in, engaging your core. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, knee comes in. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Lowering your shin, extending your back leg, and then coming forward. Inhale. Exhale, back leg comes around to the front, coming into a seated position, rolling your shoulders back, and then leaning slightly forward here, back is flat. And coming up when you're ready, and coming back into your tabletop position. And then moving into your downward dog. When you're ready, pressing your right heel into the mat, lifting your left leg up off the mat, pointing through your toes. Exhale, left knee comes in. Engaging your core. Tuck your core into your spine. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, knee comes in. Inhale, long. Exhale, coming in. And when you're ready, lowering your shin, extending your back leg, coming forward. Taking an inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, back leg comes around to the front, coming into a seated position, rolling your shoulders back, breathing. Inhale, exhale, leaning forward. And coming up. Making your way onto your back. Extend your left leg long, hug your right knee in toward your chest. Inhale, exhale, right knee comes right above the hip. Pull your right leg to the left side, extending your right arm, turning towards the right side. Inhale. Exhale, knee comes in, extending your right leg, hugging your left knee in. And breathing. Inhale, exhale, left knee comes right above the hip, pulling your left leg to the right side, extending your left arm, turning toward the left side. And breathing. Inhale and exhale. Knee comes in, extending both of your legs long. Arms come back behind you. Inhale, exhale, hands come up and forward, engaging your core, coming forward, flexing your feet, and then coming on to your stomach. Hugging your right foot in toward your glute. Stretching your thigh. Inhale and exhale. Releasing, switching sides. Inhale and exhale. And releasing. Hands come underneath your shoulders, elbows tucked in. Pressing into cobra. Looking past your right shoulder. And then turning toward the left side, looking past your left shoulder. Inhale, exhale, hips come up, spreading the knees wide, coming into your child's pose. Inhale and exhale, coming all the way up and coming into a seated position, rolling your shoulders back, straightening out your back. Breathing. Inhale and exhale. Alrighty, inhale, arms come up. Filling up with air. Exhale, arms lower back down. Inhale one more time. And exhale, hands come together to your heart, opening your eyes. Thank you so much. This is my second to last virtual class, so all my videos will be up on YouTube, but I stopped teaching after this week. So if you enjoyed this, there's other videos on YouTube that you can watch, and I'm also going to be teaching this coming Tuesday. I guess that's the 17th. So if you are interested in being there for that virtual class, thank you very much.